The question I love to ask all the time is, why did a few years ago the gospel of grace and really this, why did it feel new? What had happened to the way we were getting taught to and preached to that made the gospel of grace feel new? What happened?
I really believe that it's a fulfillment of Bible prophecy.
Okay.
In Jeremiah 23, where God says, this will happen during the times when the Jewish people will come back to their homeland, Israel, from the north. Now, it is not like when they came out of Egypt. This will eclipse the exodus from Egypt. He says that when this happens, when they come back from the north, this is the name of the Lord in those days, the Lord our righteousness. Which is grace, totally grace, which means you are not your own righteousness. And we cannot produce our own righteousness. The Lord is our righteousness, which means in His eyes, if He is our righteousness, it is sure, it is secure, it is eternal. You cannot lose your righteousness. Your righteousness is in heaven.
Wow.
Amen. If the devil wants to check out your standing with God, go check him out. Amen.
Wow.
He is my righteousness. So I'm always stable. I'm always secure, regardless of my fluctuating emotions. And I think what is happening these days is that if God is not behind it, it cannot be the work of man.
Amen.
The way it resonates with so many hearts. You said it so well just now. You said that when I wrote the book, Destined to Reign, it resonated with you. It put words to what you've been experiencing. Your head is playing catch up, because religion has a way of messing up your head, right? But your heart is saying, yes, this is what I believe. This is the God I believe in, and I think God is doing this revival. And it says this, that in those days when this is His name, the Lord our righteousness, the people will fear no more, nor be discouraged, neither shall they be lacking.
Wow.
For I will raise up shepherds to feed them.
Wow.
And the shepherd will feed them with the message, the Lord is your righteousness.
Beautiful. I love that answer. Okay, I love that answer. But you didn't quite answer what my real question was. What was being taught when I was young, because the gospel of grace and the fulfillment of this prophetic word felt new?
Right.
What was wrong?
Maybe that was just in our life.
Well, but he's the preacher. He has to answer the question. So
it is true all over the world. I think we have been steeped into legalism.
Okay.
And I don't want to knock the teachers or the pastors that taught them, because many of them are sincere. And they're sincerely wrong, but they were sincere.
Yeah.
They were doing their best, and the louder they shout against sin, usually they have a secret sin that they are ashamed of, or they're trying to overcome. So they try to preach an ultra holiness, or I believe in holiness, but holiness means being uncommon. It doesn't mean that you gotta tie your bun so tight, and when you blink your eyes, the whole thing shakes. I mean, it's like no makeup on your face, and that's what we've been taught for years. And there's a lot of struggle, a lot of self-effort in this kind of religion. But when grace comes in, when you realize God's grace is all done, there comes a rest.
Yes.
Beautiful.
You just let go. And in fact, the Hebrew word for healing is Rapha. Jehovah Rapha. But the root word of Rapha is Rapha with a hey, which means relax. So when you relax, it promotes healing in your bodies and minds. A lot of people, I think, if the truth was known, they are not secure or comfortable in God's presence as they would with a friend. They can meet a friend at Starbucks and they spend an hour or two. And before they realize it, the hour just passed, right? But when it comes like, let's have an hour of prayer. It's almost like they come in real fast, they throw in their requests, lest they sin in His presence, in thought, word, or deed. And then it's almost like, I throw my request real fast so that He knows my request, and I'm going to run out, where I'm at rest. And I don't think the Father appreciates that kind of presence. But when you come to Him knowing that even if you commit a faux pas, you sin, or you have a wrong thought, erroneous thought, or unbelief or whatever, you can be in His presence just like the sinners were in Jesus' presence and never receive any condemnation from Him.
Beautiful.
In fact, His presence transformed them.
Right.
And everyone that He healed, not a single one of them were believers. At that time, He has not yet died. So all of them were people that were not deserving of healing. He never categorized them. All of you who want to be healed, you get right with your wives here. Okay, you are in this category. And all of you who have unforgiveness in your heart, you stand over here. All right, I'll pray for you later. Get right first. All right, forgive if you need to forgive. And then he never did that. All who came to him, all received. I'm sure they had all kinds of problems. You know, we need to see Jesus again.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You know, the real Jesus of the Bible.
Beautiful.